is Friday, and I was trying to get an early start, but then I ended up going over to my parents' house to have coffee because I love them. And my mom didn't have any meetings this morning since she works remotely, and my dad is off on Fridays, and it just seemed like if they are here and they're asking me to have coffee, then I shouldn't pass that up. So, no regrets there, but I came home, and like I said at the end of the day yesterday, I was just not feeling my cutest, so I decided to do a full face of makeup for no reason. And I debated changing it halfway through because I'm like, do I really need to do my makeup to basically just run errands today? But we're going to Arkansas this weekend, and we have a dinner date, my husband and I, tonight at like a nicer restaurant, so I figured if I just go ahead and do my makeup now, then later I can do some touch-ups. So I'll probably add some liner later, but my hair and makeup will for the most part already be done. I'm pleasantly surprised with how I was able to salvage this hair that's been in a braid for like 3 days. I went with a little bit more like fall toned smoky makeup than I usually would. I'm very partial to my warm golden toned winged look that I do every single day, and then every so often I get this hankering to change it because I think we as females just assume that if you change one thing about your routine, even just like one product, then it could change everything, and then all of a sudden you'll be unlocking a whole new level of beauty that you never anticipated. That hasn't been the case yet, but I always assume that it might be. So that's why I vary things every so often, and then I'm like, wait, I look worse. So I'll probably go back to my normal makeup look that's tried and true. But today we're just gonna go ahead and move forward with this look. So I'm gonna finish curling my hair, pick out my outfit, and then hit the road, Jack. I have the outfit on. It's a little, this is still on because I've owned this skirt for forever. This is technically the back of the skirt, but I feel like it just looks cuter this way because the other side of the skirt is this little like boning thing, and I just don't think it looks cute in the front. I think it just takes away, especially because there's so much going on up here. So I'm gonna keep it backwards and just go with that. It's a little wrinkled, but I feel like that kind of adds to the like carefree look. And then I have these boots on because I feel like if I just wear this outfit by itself, it almost looks too girly and like cutesy. And then I have my watch to match. So I'll do another fit check whenever you can see the full ensemble, but for now I just want to give you a little sneak peek. Okay. Hey guys, it's 7.5 minutes later. Hang on, I have to stop filming because there's a cop on the corner and this doesn't look great. Hello again. Crisis averted. Everything's great. So the errands that I have to run today are so inconsequential, but it's going to be a good day, and I am speaking it into existence because last Friday was horrific. I had a horrible day. It was not good. And it's like that one children's book that's like Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. That was my Friday last week. And it's now Friday of the following week, and I am just bound and determined to have a better day. And I feel like your attitude makes a big difference. So first things first, we're going to grab a coffee, and it's Treat Yourself Friday, which is something that I observe every single Friday. And the tradition started off whenever I was working in an office and literally didn't have enough money to treat myself multiple times per week. So I would treat myself once per week on Fridays, and that's whenever I would go and actually purchase a coffee instead of bringing one from home and get myself like a little muffin to go with it. So even though now most of my job is taking place in coffee shops, and because of that I will buy coffees from the places I'm working in, now I try to still observe Treat Yourself Friday just to keep the spirit alive, and it gives me something to look forward to at the end of the week. Usually Treat Yourself Friday is a car wash and a coffee, but you can treat yourself in any way, shape, or form, whatever just seems to scratch the itch for you personally. So we're going to get a coffee. I really want to go to Home Goods. This is like the most generic, basic day of errands I could possibly have. But I want to go to Home Goods or Marshall's or something because I desperately need a new welcome mat. The mat that I have on my front porch right now is so neglected. There's actually like a cutout like swatch of carpet from when we first bought the house, and the builders used to use that to walk in and out. But the problem is that we have a pendant light hanging above the entryway to our front door, and birds built a nest there in the spring, and they just shat all over the stoop. So it's covered and like caked on bird poo, but we haven't gotten a power washer to take it off yet. So it's just nasty. And I brought the carpet swatch back out to put underneath the welcome mat. So we have, first of all, a layer of bird poop covered up with a swatch of inside carpet covered up with a welcome mat. And it's something that I don't see a lot because I don't enter through the front door because I'm not a guest in my own home. but I have become conscious that other people see that every time they come to my house. So that's something that I want to remedy today. It's like whenever you get those tasks in your head and I'm like, oh, that needs to be fixed immediately. I know it's been that way for a year and a half, but today it has to stop. So that's one thing I'm going to tackle. Then I'm going to a little soft opening for a candle making business in Springfield, and that'll be super fun. So I get to go make a little candle. I try to bring my mom with me, but unfortunately she has to work, which is a bummer. But I will still have fun playing solo because I am my own bestie. I also have my laptop with me because originally, before my parents invited me to just come have a kumbaya with them this morning, which it sounds like that's rare. We do that frequently. I just love my parents. But if I hadn't done that, my original plan was to get up and get ready and then go camp out at a coffee shop and work for a couple hours. But that did not happen, and I don't regret going to see my family. So instead, I'm going to do my errands, do my out and about things, come back, do some work, and then pack up because we're leaving for Rogers, Arkansas this weekend. Should be a good day. Let's go grab a coffee. Also, I've been holding this lip gloss for the entire 10 minutes that I've been driving, waving it around, and I haven't put it on yet. Wow, that's so quirky and so crazy. But I'm approaching a stoplight, so like a responsible driver, I will keep at least one hand on the wheel until I come to a full and complete stop, or at least close to one. Someone's car's been broken into. Unfortunate. That changed everything, honestly. Package secured. I don't even remember what I got this time. I was gonna record that whole interaction, but then I ended up saying one of my good friends, and then we started chit-chatting, and of course it got deep and emotional, so I didn't record that. But it was good. I love living in this town because I feel like everywhere I go I see a face that I love, and that just makes me so happy. But let me take an educated guess based on what I typically order here. It's a latte, extra shot, brown sugar cold foam, oat milk with toffee nut syrup. Divine, nectar of the gods, incredible. One of the best lattes I've ever had in my entire life. You can tell how your day's gonna go, I think, solely based off of the color of your coffee. If you get it and it's a good shade and it looks like you want it to look, your day's on the uphill trajectory. But if you get a coffee and it's like too light and milky or it's way too dark, it's just, the day is in limbo. It can still be salvaged, but it's not ideal. That's how I tend to view the world. It's not like I check my horoscope. I check the color of my coffee, and that's what tells me how the day's gonna go. So I'm now headed to the little area that every single town has where you have all of the basic box stores. I think I'm gonna try Home Goods. I don't know why, they're just kind of calling my name. I feel like I have this sixth sense as a white girl when Home Goods is gonna hit, and today I'm feeling that. I should have taken dimensions or something before I went, before I came, so I'd know like the space that I'm trying to fill. But I know it's like roughly twice the size of a regular welcome mat, so I can probably go and eyeball it. Okay, just arrived at Home Goods. May we find a welcome mat that's not hideous so I can finally stop being the embarrassment of the neighborhood. The HOA is gonna strike me down. They've probably already put a bounty on my head. Mission accomplished. And not only did I get exactly what I came for, I did not get anything that I didn't come for. And I was in and out in like 8.5 minutes. It was exactly what I wanted. My only grievance is that Home Goods has like the narrowest little aisles, and everything on their shelves is porcelain and breakable and stacked 3 or 4 high of just things that I could damage. So I'm wheeling my cart, and the cart like doesn't have any lubrication on the wheel well. So I'm pushing it, it doesn't turn, I have to like pop a wheelie and manually maneuver it. Meanwhile, everything around me is breakable. So that was a little bit stress inducing, but not bad. I made it through. I got a big mat to go underneath and hopefully cover a large part of the step. And then I got a smaller mat to go on top of it and replace the nasty one that we currently have. So now I'm headed to go pick up my father because he called me and he decided to get his windows tinted on a whim. And he was like, well, I could just wait here, or I figured you could come get me since you're running errands today in Springfield. So I said, okay, I can come get you, but you have to run my errands with me then. We're not going to do other man stuff. We're gonna do my stuff. And he said, okay, whatever. So I'm going to pick up my dad, and then we're gonna go make a candle. We took a detour.
25 to 13 bucks.
I'm recording. We took a detour to the thrift store because Dad needed some pants. So obviously we both got a haul. Okay, but first, yeah. Fragrance oils, done. Back to the table for the desired ratio, only up to the amount. I didn't think how much wax to get. Let me go review that. To the next step. This smells so good. We did a good job. What did you think of your candle making experience?
That was awesome.
High octane. Okay, what'd you get?
Ham and cheese. You want a small part of this? Ham and cheese panini.
Take your time.
I'm letting all the buds get to work.
Okay.
8.5.
Okay, we've got some chicken salad, approximately 1 ounce it looks like. You have it. I don't know, it's okay. I got a whole smoothie. It's got protein. Delectable. You worry about me as though I don't have this exact amount of food every day. Delish.
Hello again. I don't remember the last thing that I said, but my dad and I had lunch. I took him back to get his vehicle because he is just as impulsive as I am. So next time I question why I can't resist the urge to whip a very illegal U-turn just to check out a new thrift store, I know exactly who to point fingers at. I came home super quick, packed all my stuff for the weekend. It was easy because we're only gonna be there for 2 nights and I know exactly the activities that we're doing. So I only packed the exact number of outfits that I will need. Rare. And now I'm headed to go see my brother really quick for his birthday. I did not have time to stop and get him the protein things that I wanted for my cute little idea, but I also know that he would probably prefer just money. So I'm going to just give him money. And I think that he will be satisfied with that. Plus tomorrow we're shopping and everything, so he can use that money to buy himself a gift that he deems appropriate. But I would really like to get a couple Instagram photos of my outfit because it's cute and I haven't done anything except film myself all day. So we have an hour before we need to leave so that we can get on the road by like before rush hour. It's down to the wire. It's high octane. It's gonna be a tight hour to get over there, hand him some money. It really won't be that long of interaction because he's a 23-year-old male, so I don't think that they really are looking for anything warm and fuzzy. And then turn around, come back home. If I have time, dump the footage off of my computer, off of my camera, SD card onto my computer, and that way I can edit while I'm down there. If not, it'll just have to wait. So that's the good thing about YouTube not being anything but a hobby, is that if I don't get things done in time, no one pays the price. So that's the GC. That means that's the game plan group chat. While I'm waiting on my brother to show up, I will show you what I got from the thrift store. My favorite thing, you can't really tell how cute it is. It just looks like a slouchy, nasty bag from here. But I had my eye on this bag last time I went, like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I just didn't want to pay what they were asking at that point in time at a thrift store. And then I came today and it was 60% off. So I snagged it. It was $12 and it's super deep, which I like because I have a big tote bag that I can put all my stuff in. And whenever I want to carry my computer, my cameras, everything, sometimes it's just difficult because I don't want to carry a giant bulky bag. And this one has enough room for all of that stuff, but it's not quite as bulky. And I just like how slouchy and casual it is, but it's still like a large, spacious bag. I promise it's cuter with the outfit. I will show you later, but it's cute. Okay, it's cute. Next, I got this pair of jean shorts, which I would have told you I'm not buying any more of for the season because I am just so into fall fashion. But these are so cute. They're a size or two too big, but they're just adorable. And look what they say in the butt. Are you kidding me? A little patch, a little heart patch that says Juicy. They're actually Juicy Couture, which I didn't even think that they made jean shorts. Maybe I'm just not with the times, but they're super cute. So I figured this would be fun. It has like a little pop of personality, and they were $12, but then on sale after that. So overall, little miniature haul. We weren't even going for me. We were going for my dad to get pants, and he did get pants. So it worked out fine either way. All's well that ends well. However, I had to get myself 2 things.
Hello again. It is several days later. We went to Arkansas, we had a good weekend. I really didn't film a whole lot because we were busy doing things, and also I forgot to do that. So it's Sunday, we're back home, and I want to give you a little haul of all the stuff that I bought. First things first, my biggest purchase of the entire weekend. Super stoked about this. I've never actually gotten to try Chamberlain coffee because they don't sell it anywhere close to me, and for some reason I just forget that you can order online, even though I get ads for it all the time because I'm always watching the Chamberlain's content. So here is my very first foray into drinking Chamberlain coffee, and I'm super pumped to try this. We found it at a place called Fresh Market, which was at Pinnacle Hills Promenade in Arkansas. Next, I got this, which has been on my TBR for a long time, but I am not done with the Throne of Glass series, so I haven't sought this book out. But because we went into a local bookstore called Two Friends and I saw it and it was on sale, I was like, it's a sign. This is my next reading adventure, so I went ahead and snagged this one. Next, I got this little top. I don't need any more baby teas, but it's so cute. It's kind of like double layered meshy with some berries on it. I thought it was so adorable. So $4, can't beat that. Really, it would be a crime if I didn't purchase it, so I had to bring it home with me. Then I got this dress. This one was a whopping $7. I can't show you the whole thing because I'm not going to stand up, but it has like a fun neutral pattern. It's kind of silky. It's long, little asymmetrical hem. Love. This was a last minute purchase because it was at Cracker Barrel this morning. This wasn't anything that I intended to buy, but I was left to my own devices whenever Austin went to pull the car up, and of course I left with 2 mugs. Don't know anything about me. Probably the biggest part of my lore is that I'm obsessed with mugs, and I have a massive collection. I'm also obsessed with Marvel and many other miscellaneous pop culture things. So first of all, I got this new Captain America mug. It's like graphic art, comic book, but black and white, and it's the ideal size of mug because with the standard mug size, this is such a niche qualm, but the standard mug size, you can't fit a full cup of Nespresso coffee and creamer into it. It overflows, so you have to like put it into a side vessel until you drink like a quarter of the coffee and then refill the coffee with what you put into the side vessel. With a size of mug like this, I can just drink the full coffee from the get-go, which is obviously ideal. Dwight Schrute. There's not really much more to say. I've never seen this mug before. There's so many different variations of the Office mugs, but I've not seen this one before. And I actually don't think that I even own an Office mug, which is tragic and criminal considering how formative The Office was to me whenever I first saw it. That is going to conclude this video. It's been a good time filming it. So thanks for watching if you made it this far, and I will see you possibly in the next video. Bye!